Good morning, everyone. My name is Ray Cantor. I am a Deputy Chief Government Affairs Officer with the New Jersey Business and Industry Association. I welcome you all here today. It's going to be a really interesting day. I think we have some great panelists, some great speakers. It's a very relevant topic, and I think we're going to walk out of here today with a lot more knowledge than we came in here, which is the purpose of today's meeting. First, I want to apologize for Michelle Sakurka. She is our CEO. She was the brains behind putting this conference together today, but she had a conflict. She's down in Atlantic City, but she wanted me to welcome everyone here today on her behalf and to say she wishes she could be here. I also want to recognize, a few people first before we begin. We have some board members here. Dominic Kama from Citizens, Gail Freiberg Rottenstruck from Zago, and Cliff Lindholm from Fallstrom. We also have a couple of our ambassadors here, and these are people who are out talking on behalf of NJBIA, Scully from Scully Events, and Z Galvam from One Legacy Group. So I'm glad you're all here today. And one of our chairs of our DEI Council, I believe, is here, Andrew Murphy from Panasonic. Andrew, you here? Nice to see you again. I don't think I've seen you since pre-pandemic, so it's good that you're back. I also want to first, thank all our sponsors here today. They gave me 15 minutes to speak to begin, but we have so many sponsors, it may take up 15 minutes, and I'm grateful for that. ACI Medical and Dental School, Amazon, AmeriHealth, Association Member Trust, Atlantic City Electric, Atlantic Shores Offshore Wind, CGI, Citizens, CLA, Davison Eastman Munoz Pannone PA, Eastern Janitorial, Eisner Amper, EWMA, Fallstrom, Fidelity, First Bank, Focus New Jersey, Genova Burns, Hackensack, Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey, IBEW Local 102, J&J, JCP&L, Junior Achievement, McDonald's, Maurice Piers, New Jersey Council of County Colleges, New Jersey Society of Certified Public Accountants, NextAmp, New Jersey American Water, New Jersey Manufacturers Insurance Group, NJ Resources, NJ Business Magazine, NJBIA HR Support Center, Orsted, PIM Brands, Piper Holdings, Pragmatis, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Sobel Company, South Jersey Industries, Zago Manufacturing, and Zillow. So a round of applause for our sponsors. So again, I think we're going to have a really interesting conference here this morning. When I first first of all, ESG, environmental social governance, seems like a no-brainer. A good business, a successful business, always wants to have those components as part of how they do business. No one should be against those policies. Everyone should be favorable and working toward doing better things environmentally, protecting your communities. It's good business, always has been good business. The same thing with, supporting your community, doing the right things socially. The same thing of having a good governance structure, being more inclusive and bringing people into your organization. These are all good things and things we should be striving for. And I know a lot of our speakers here today will be talking, about how you do it better, how you implement ESG policies. But ESG these days, as with almost anything these days, is not without controversy as well. When we put out a notice about this conference here today, one of our members wrote me and said, how dare you? What are you doing? And I wrote back, this is a good thing. We're just trying to inform our members about, ESG, how you do certain things, how you avoid certain types of decision making. And he wrote back about all the things that he has been doing in his business from an ESG perspective that he thought were negative. there are other entities out there as well that have also been pushing back on ESG. Florida, for instance, has pulled, I think it's investments, pension funds out of BlackRock because of their ESG promotion policies. We've seen, certain campaigns, out there that have gotten public pushback as well, not necessarily ESG related, but we all know what happened recently with Bud Light and that brand. We're seeing a pushback against Target for some of their social activities that they have done, and that Target in particular, they were just recently downgraded from S&P, and now there may be shareholder lawsuits against the board. So it's not only what you do from an ESG perspective, it's how you do it and what you don't do as well. And I think we need to be much more cognizant as we move forward as to what are good policies, or what lanes to stay in, and how to communicate these policies as well. But ultimately, at the end of the day, these are going to be good and positive requirements or policies for your businesses. And again, as you will hear today, there are also many of these policies are being put forth by government entities, the SEC and others. There are rating agencies out there that look at certain corporations and will rate them based on investment decisions. And even if you think that ESG and these policies don't apply to you because you're not a publicly traded company, you will find, and I think you'll hear this today, that sometimes if you're a part of a supply chain to a larger company, these policies are going to be pushed down on you as well. So, you can't just put your head in the sand. You can't just ignore this. You need to be informed. You need to understand what is good, what is bad, what is ESG, what it's not, and how to travel that path forward. So again, we have a lot of good panelists here with us today. And I think we'll probably start a few minutes early since my remarks did not go as long as I thought. I could read the sponsors one more time, if everybody wants that.